The reality, if you want somebody to match what you want, you are going to have to date down as a woman.
If I made more money, that I might want to have more of the say. Even if I make more than you, are you still going to be able to take care of me? Are you still going to be able to be the head of the household? Is what I'm saying. He makes $60K. He's a teacher. He loves what he does. Don't get no better than this. This is it. As a man, this is
passionate
it.
Job for some people.
All right, but are we living in the same world? We're living in.
You said as a man, this is it. Like that's his purpose. Say he found his purpose.
Yada yada
It's
yada.
not 60K. You make 150. We got 210.
She's talking about him right now.
If you're just making $60K and you're just flat out, that's all I got to come with, like, and you have no higher aspiration, that's going to be a problem with me.
All you mentioned were just surface level things.
Hello?
Because that's great, and that's what you call like a honeymoon stage, maybe. But what happens in 3 years?
When you're getting into a relationship or any situation, there are going to be challenges. So if you're not ready to accept the challenge, then maybe you should just continue to be single.
Why are you not working your own thing or like finding your own resource? Why are you looking for a resource in a woman?
Because maybe they're like opportunists.
No. This actually leads to what we talked about in the beginning. Now, I want to say this. Historically educated and wealthy men dated down. Should women start doing the same thing now? Because women are earning 45% more income in the household. Women are almost earning equally to men.
I want to see the Bureau of Labor statistics.
Okay. So, I mean,
I can guarantee you it ain't dollar for dollar.
It's definitely.
No, that's pretty close because if you look at what the average man makes, he makes about 50, well, they say about 40, but let's just go from 40 to 60. Women are still going to be very close to that if they are working, especially if they're working in the same facilities, plants, factories. You're looking at the average guy, they're going to be pretty close in pay.
Not dollar for dollar, but it's still earning more than her partner. More than 45% of women earn 40% of women earn more than their man.
Wait, say the number again.
More than 40% of women earn more than their partner.
Than their partners.
Right, and again, I want to, but so the thing is that
I actually posted that, and I used one of your pictures on it because it's true. I'm just saying.
Here comes the hate.
I would like to see the
Right?
statistics.
That's why she act like that. She make no, nigga, I'm broke. My husband take care of me.
So go into that. If women are earning almost half of the money, let's be for real.
Mm-hmm.
We have to adjust as we're adjusting, right? We're living this in real time.
Okay.
Men also are adjusting. Men are like, man, she's making 6 figures. I'm doing okay, but she's making 6 figures. I'm gonna attach myself to her. It's just behavior. Now she's doing well. So is he wrong? So maybe in 20 years, let's say in 30 years, maybe the only thing men are really gonna be known for is being protectors. And women will be known equally as men as providers.
I think it's gonna be more than 20 years.
Like financially, if the numbers are changing, women are doing it for themselves. We're making more than the men. Men are gonna have to start dating down. I understand that.
Men are dating up because she's making the money.
Yes.
More men are consciously
making,
younger men are
dating
consciously
down. Yeah, that's what
trying to
women
date
are
up.
dating down.
Yeah.
Financially, okay. If the man will still be able to be the leader, the head of the household with me still making more,
and that's where
what
the problem is.
I would need. Because, okay, let's just say I am a high earner and I just can't figure out dating higher than what I make.
Correct. You come into a reality that's not a reality.
That there's not that much niggas out there.
Correct.
So I date down. But
I don't understand how women can say it's not that many niggas out there when it's like you can choose whoever you want to be with. And the thing about it is if you understand what money does to people, if you make more of it, yes, it's going to be harder in your own mind to date because you feel like you're better than what you actually are. And the guys who are above you, they're going to expect for you to jump through hoops and hurdles just like the women that are below you. So you can't sit right here and say there's not a lot of guys out there. It's what you can endure and the type of woman that you become now that you make so much money.
Are you still going to be
Crazy.
the guy that I need to, you know, run the show?
It's not about it only running the show. It's about the numbers. If only less than 10, let's say 15% of people earn, let's say, under 150,000, right? 15%, I mean, over 150,000, 15%, right? So let's just say that's a real number. Then you have women who's earning all of this money. There's no one to match what you want. The reality, if you want somebody to match what you want, you are going to have to date down as a woman.
Facts.
So Alan, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
If you're saying date down, are you only speaking with respect to
Financial.
Yeah, because that's probably historically what women have always been educated to
and
want.
I'm saying that usually control of the house is usually tied with who makes the most money.
True.
I know I would feel just naturally that if I made more money, that I might want to have more of the say. And I just don't want to be like that, especially if I'm in a marriage. If I'm in a very serious relationship, I want to be taken care of. So even if I make more than you, are you still going to be able to take care of me? Are you still going to be able to be the head of the household is what I'm saying.
In what
This
way?
is why modern relationships have been re-engineered. The thought process makes no sense. You want to make more money, but at the same time, you still want to get taken care of as if you have no money. Usually when people come together, it's for survival. So what do you think your money's going to be used for? You think you're just going to be out here blowing it and splurging and having a good old time, and your guy here just stressing and struggling? No, your money going to be used for something. Most relationships, that money is needed to build something. If you're in a relationship like that. Now, if you were a guy who just got it all and he wants you to live a more simple lifestyle, yes, you won't have any stress on you. But at that point, you're not making a whole bunch either to put yourself in a masculine position. This is weird. You want one thing, but then you don't like the opposite, so you want the other thing as well. You got to pick a battle because this right here is confusing.
So you're looking for the man to be the head of the household. What ways are you allowing him to be the head of the household? How about that?
Am I allowing? I have to allow?
Well, yeah, if you already come into the situation thinking because you make so much money that you have to date down, he's
You
below
use
you.
words.
Okay, well, this is the scenario we're using. Then are you going to allow him to lead you, like you said, or lead the household? Or are you going to allow that? Do you know how to?
I would need that though. So
Yes.
yes, I would allow that because
Okay.
that's
So
what
you
I
answered your question. So you
This woman confusing.
you know what to do. Like you got to control your mouth and not yell at that man for. No, I'm saying you're gonna have to control your mouth and not yell at that man for not making money and not get outside of yourself when you're mad at him. Be like, that's why you make this little bit of money, and you know what I mean. That's the truth.
Or you pick a guy with good qualities that you just love and appreciate. You don't have to worry about the whole money part because he's probably going to be a driven guy. He's probably going to make sure things are taken care of. Most guys are going to figure it out if they put in a situation to have to figure it out. But guess what? If you come in with all that cash, that money on, and then you want to be the boss chick in the situation, guess what? You're probably going to alleviate that man from having that drive to want to achieve more. You got to think about it, ladies. It's still a catch-22. Now, that's why you're probably going to be trying to bat up the ladder. But guess what? That guy's going to require certain things from you. You probably can't offer it because of the way how you act, because you've gotten to a place where you can make so much money. I'm independent. I can do whatever I want to do. It's always going to be trade-offs to everything.
You can't do this or you can't do
That's what I'm
that.
saying. You
That's
have to-
one side of it, but how about the other side where the man is also looking at me as the breadwinner? So like, oh, she got the money, she'll handle that.
Yeah,
Or-
yeah, that's exactly what it is. Just like you would look at the man like he'll handle that.
It's just
Exactly.
different roles. Like you're just gonna play a different role. You will be the financial role, and he's gonna be the. What role do you want him to play in the house?
Yeah, what do you want him to do?
That's what I
What
asked
is his
originally.
job? That's what Roman's
That's a
saying.
good
What is
point.
his job?
Baking.
You earn more. What is his job?
Okay, so even though I earn more,
Much more.
Wait, what is much?
right?
$300,000
so
more.
like,
$300,000 more. Give it a number. $300,000 more.
Okay, so she
You earn double what he makes.
He makes 150.
That's
You make
good.
300,000.
Oh, we on the same playing field.
No.
Oh,
we on the same
He makes 60. She makes 150.
There you go.
So can he pay the
Yeah,
more?
because once you get over 100, if you're making 150, they making 300. It's not much difference. If you're making 150,000, you can take care of a large majority of the bills. Now, if you want to just splurge or whatnot, that might be a problem. But 150, 300 is close. But 60 to 150, that's a bit different.
Mortgage and I just paid a little bit.
He makes 60. You make 150.
That's not what we said before.
No.
Let's go back to 150 and 300.
No, 300 and 150 is basically, like Aaron said, it's very much the same.
That's
thing.
what we're talking about.
No. All right, so let me put this in a frame. There's a guy. He's been on 5 dates with 5 women he likes. This guy makes $65,000 a year. All 5 women he went on a date with all earn 6 figures and better. So he's like, damn, coming to the reality of my reality is whoever I'm going to end up being with is going to make more money than me. So he's coming to this reality. He's like, I make 65. I love what I do. I'm a teacher. You know, he's doing something that he's passionate about. He loves. So he's coming to that reality. Whatever woman he marries, she's going to make more. That's him. Now there's a woman, completely different person, completely different city. She makes 150. She's been on 5 dates. All 5 dates that she's been on, all those guys make less than her. And she's like, fuck, what is my reality?
Okay, let me tell you what was wrong with both scenarios. Okay? Let's start with the man. The man, he makes 60K. He's a teacher. He loves what he does. And he's all right. It don't get no better than this. This is it. As a man, this is
passionate
it.
job for some people.
All right, but are we living in the same world? We're living in.
You said as a man, this is it. Like that's his purpose. Say he found his purpose.
I think what she's saying is that like, do you have higher aspirations? Do you want to
have
go
higher aspirations in life?
Okay.
Is
Teaching
60
inner city kids.
No.
Maybe he wants to be a school administrator one day.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Okay.
exactly what I'm trying to get to.
Are you doing anything on the side? Because you're fulfilling your purpose in life. Sure. But are you living life the way you want to? Are you just comfortable and you're okay with being comfortable? Do you ever desire to be married? Because if you do, is 60K enough to be in a marriage and take care of a wife, eventually have kids? Yada, yada,
It's
yada.
not 60K. You make 150. We got 210.
She's talking about him right now. Though.
I'm talking
No, but if you put your 150 with his 60, y'all make 210. Significantly more than just the 60, but they don't think about it like that. But the sad part is that you can have a guy who finds his purpose, his passion. But this man has to be above and beyond. He has to be thinking about this, thinking about that. When guess what? You probably don't even think about that. Man, I know a lot of women who make 100 plus a year. They only think about spending it and having fun, going on trips. They don't even think about the investment part of having the money. They don't. Don't let these women that be in these high paying jobs fool you. Thinking that, oh man, I just have investments. I have this. No, you have a high ass car note. You got a high ass rent or mortgage. And guess what? You're broke and you probably got credit card debt because you're going on trips and you spending and you trying to enjoy a lavish lifestyle. Do not let them fool you.
about him.
Okay.
I'm talking about him. I am talking about him. Do you plan on coming up with like any kind of investments so that you are a higher earner eventually? Like, if you're just making 60K and you're just flat out, that's all I got to come with, like, and you have no higher aspirations,
Ambition,
ambition, like, that's going to be a problem with me if you plan on dating up.
Yeah, he's
Correct.
dating up.
Financially up.
Yeah.
So now we move to
The
the
woman.
female. You went on 5 dates, and sister, I already know 5 dates and everybody makes less than you. Stop giving up. Y'all, stop settling. Stop settling. It will be the 10th date. I promise. It probably like
So keep going.
keep going. Stop settling. If
What
that's
if you
not the
meet
life,
that person that you have that connection with? You know,
Hold on. She said, keep going. The 10th date, you'll find that guy. I feel like that's somewhat land of the Lulu because you got to take a lot of things into account. The type of woman you are, how do you look, how do you present yourself? You might have the money, but you could be whopped up. You could be built very bad. BMW, body made wrong. It's going to be hard for you to get that guy you want. Come on, let's be realistic. Like, even guys know what leagues that we batting in. But a lot of these chicks, they think they get that money. They think they just above and beyond. No, you're going to have to get what your body is going to reciprocate for you. Physically, intellectually, the whole nine. But guess what? When you talk about dropping down on a certain money bracket. See, that's why it's scary for a lot of guys who want to date in the modern world. A lot of us, we always say, dating early, which that's what I did. I found my wife when I was young, when we didn't have anything. That's a smart idea. But sometimes when it comes down to getting with people later on in life, when y'all both have lived a life already, I understand the concept of it's just your turn, because it's probably not going to last throughout time if she's not a very humble person. Both parties, the guy's not humble in his own way as well. I mean, of course, the woman really chooses who she want to be with. But if you talk about somebody who just really can't navigate and grow and learn through their trials and tribulations, it's going to be a problem when they get with the next person. They're going to end up leaving that, get with the next person, and the next person. And it's like an endless vicious cycle.
I mean, what do you want?
What do I want?
Yeah.
We back?
All you mentioned were just surface level things.
Hello?
Because that's great.
Yeah.
And that's what you call like a honeymoon stage, maybe.
Uh-oh.
But what happens in 3 years?
You mad you got red.
Get her. Get her.
You know what I mean?
What? I just
Wait, Amanda. Oh.
Ow. Are we back?
yeah, we're
It's
back.
All right.
The answer. You know what I mean? What happens in 3 years?
Come on.
I don't think a man should never,
Why you got quiet?
ever have
Are we
a problem
talking
spending.
off the record?
No. A man should never, ever have a problem spending a woman's money. Ever.
Hello.
A man should never have
Have a problem spending a woman's money. For what? Men spend money. I spend money. What's the problem?
That
Like,
is true.
what is the issue?
Like in a committed relationship?
Committed, not committed, whatever it is.
I understand where he's coming from. I still don't feel good about. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a man in me. I don't get it. I don't like people buying stuff for me, like gifts and things like that. I really just don't. I don't like asking people for things. I get it. When it comes to my woman, she buys things for me. She, she gives me gifts, so on and so forth. That's cool and all. But it's just still, I don't know if it's just me being a guy to where I still rather it be my money. But I understand 100% though in this day and age when you come to meeting somebody new. See, this is my experience with my woman. We talking about new dating experiences. I understand why it should be okay for a woman to spend her money. But at the same time, it's going to be game on her side to where she should know the type of guy that she has. She should be willing to spend it, but still be aware of a guy who's like, yeah, spend that bag, spend that cash, spend that man, ladies, for you, that should be your awareness side. For us, it's going to be a woman trying to spend all our money. It's going to be awareness on both sides on that.
No,
I
I
was
feel
like,
like
boy,
in
you
a
out here
committed
tripping.
relationship, marriage even more appropriately, sure, because our finances should be merged anyway. So who makes more shouldn't even matter. We should have a joint bank account.
No.
Whatever I keep to the side, it's not your business. You know what I'm saying? But what I wanted to say before everybody got up, I feel like we've brought up different scenarios and whatnot when it comes to this concept of women dating down. And I just see too many problems that may arise in doing that, especially for me and my personality. I would just rather not. And if I did ever come to the point in life where I felt like, okay, it's inevitable, I have a problem with settling.
What?
So I would keep on swimming.
But hold on, man. I'm trying not to be disrespectful, but a guy has to be okay settling with them weak ass finger waves. Just being honest. He has to settle with you not having no hair, your hairline kind of split. It look kind of crazy a little bit, like a little bowl of ramen that's flattened out. Oh, come on now. You're not perfect either. I ain't perfect, you ain't perfect. So how do we really meet down the middle and say, hey, you know what? We want to actually build and create something. Just being honest.
Keep on swimming. Keep on swimming. Like I gotta swim through it to get to what I really want and how I really want my dating life to look. And that's me personally.
Yo, I remember that episode. I was like, this girl got some balls. Yo, she was not playing. Aaron was like, I'm not dating no guy that makes less money. I'm going to disrespect you.
I didn't say I'm going to.
I got the clip.
I didn't say no.
I got the clip.
No. I didn't
Very
say
calm.
no. Let's get it right because they're gonna come for me. It wasn't that I'm going to. The thing is that there's gonna be a different like power dynamic
I remember this.
And I feel that typically when you're the person that makes more money as a man in the relationship, you do wield more power, you know? And so
That is true.
I think there's a balance. Now, if you tilt that balance in the wrong way, you better know who you're dealing with. Because the thing is that if you do something disrespectful, say something disrespectful, do something out of line.
No, I remember how you said it. You said, and I'm gonna play the clip.
Play it.
I'm gonna play the clip.
Insert here.
Yes, you said. This is what you said. You said
the chopped up clip. Right.
You
No,
said
I
that.
Gets the people going.
No, I reacted to it. It wasn't chopped up. I heard it as well.
This is what you said. You said
Alan.
if a guy don't make more money than you, it is less likely that you're gonna hold your tongue. You hold your tongue because of that dynamic.
Right.
Something like that.
I literally just said that.
Damn.
You gave the summary and I gave a couple bullet points. But
But you know what's sad is that even if you make the money, they still don't hold their tongue after a while. That's why sometimes it's just best not to be with them. It's just best not even to dive down that road sometimes because they're still going to disrespect you. Money there or not. You just have to have complete control. You have to have boundaries. You have to make sure that when it gets to that point, you nip it in the butt. If she can't handle it early on, then just go ahead and get prepared to have her get off that train. But it's kind of a catch-22 because you really don't know. Some of them can just play the part very well. So now you got a wolf in sheep's clothing. She, makes you think that she's, sugar spice, everything nice. Then later on down the line, she flipped the script and now she still gets you for your bag. So you just really never know.
this is the thing, and I knew you was gonna bring that up.
Because
Anyway, so this is what I think ideally would have to happen for like this type of evolution of dating. I think that the whole man here, woman here, that power dynamic, one, if it's not based on money, we're going to move into a more of an egalitarian type partnership versus some
definition.
Knew you were
equal,
gonna say that.
fair.
I knew you were gonna
Like,
say
I
that.
might have to use the.
I don't want to use tricky words for
I'm
nobody.
gonna have to use. I'm gonna have to
You looked
use.
at
Yeah.
me, so that told me you ain't know either.
I'm gonna have to
About
use
some people I was
the
gonna
Kevin Hart. Since I don't know what that means, I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
Oh boy, that's exactly what happened.
Oh, with Queen.
Yeah. So I think, but the thing is that because we've been socialized a certain way, I think it's going to be harder for men to make that transition into being considered equal to his woman, meaning everybody is doing the same. Matter of fact, no, they're not doing the same thing. She work more hours, she making more money, so she can't always be there to cook. She can't always spend all the time with the kids. She can't be the one waking up at 3 a.m, 5 a.m, 6 a.m, breastfeeding. She can't do it all.
I don't like
Supposed to
that
breastfeed?
dynamic.
Yeah, who's breastfeeding?
That's why you pump.
I don't like that dynamic. If your woman, breastfeed and everything, she still got to work 2 jobs and all. Like, God damn, y'all should not have had a kid. See, there's certain elements that you don't want to put your woman into because it will make her more stressed out and it's going to stress you out. The more stress you add into that situation, it's going to tenfold come back on you. That's why you just got to be a master of your reality. Focus on, being, I hate to say that bag, you definitely need to focus on it. Because the money will help you control your reality better. If you have no money, it's going to be harder for you to control your reality. You get the money. From there, you get the control and the power. And then you navigate how you want it to be navigated instead of it navigating you.
Oh,
Pump and dump.
Oh, you
I've been
don't
seeing a
dump
lot
because
of
you
those.
didn't drink.
Yeah.
Pump and dump is when you drink.
Pump and
Oh,
freeze.
no. Yeah,
Pump and
pump
freeze.
But you understand what I'm saying? Like, I think that's going to be a harder transition for men
Absolutely.
to be a partner.
But do you see how the double standard is? A man could be an MMA fighter, making millions of dollars, has all the status and the power. When he walk in the house, he shook at his woman. He acts a certain way with his woman. He still gives that he doesn't use any of what he has like as a power hold over her
Alan,
head.
now you know good and well that is not true.
That's very true.
Yeah, not
also the
using
type of
an
man you're-
exception to the rule
Right.
as
No, it's-
the rule. Like that's why we literally came up with financial abuse. Who do you think was doing the financial abusing?
Y'all, most guys treat y'all still like princesses inside the household. Stop acting like y'all don't be walking on goddamn eggshells a lot of the times. Now that's crazy to even say that just because the dude is rich, he gonna throw it in her. Most dudes don't do that because they want to still keep y'all happy. Women, this way they don't understand how much power they do have in these relationships, opposed to just thinking that I don't have any money, I don't have a leg to stand on. No, that's you creating that in your own head because most dudes don't outwardly treat you like that. Yes, a guy might say like, hey, I did this for you, why you not doing this? And guess what? They gonna take that and say, he's throwing it up in my face. He's abusing his power. No, he's not. He being real. But guess what? Most dudes can't even say that shit. Because guess what? We walking on eggshells around y'all because y'all know how y'all really feel behind the scenes. Y'all be jealous because a lot of times these guys do make more than you. So once you know how much these guys make and you know he got the power, now you mad about it. Now you playing these tit for tat games behind the scene. That's crazy. I don't agree with that at all.
What you're not going to do is use an outlier as a norm. Stop.
Come on now.
Historically, we know.
Because he's over here.
I do too.
Shaking. I don't know what you're thinking right now.
So with Alan's example of the MMA fighter, that's extreme, and he comes on and now he's this frayed cat.
Yeah.
He's this whatever.
Quit playing, bro.
MMA fighter is mental.
Man,
He's
you
coming home to yell. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
He's coming home to be mean.
That's not true.
I mean, in conclude, it's almost like you have to. You heard me?
No, you saying good.
What?
I was trying to conclude it. I'm just trying to conclude this.
I know.
So in conclusion, when you're getting into a relationship or any situation, there are going to be challenges. And it may be financial, it may be emotional, it may be annual, but there's going to be a challenge. So if you're not ready to accept the challenge, then maybe you should just continue to be single. So that's what I'm just saying.
That's a good
because
one.
you're speaking as like where you are now as a single person, and you want to be a girlfriend, and you want to be a wife, and in each one of those levels, you don't want to be a wife, then don't be a wife.
I think he's talking to you.
He's directly talking to you.
Yeah, he's talking to
He
you.
was talking to me before, but all of a sudden it's like something
Because
like
you kept staring at me hard. So I'm just saying, if you want to be a girlfriend, you want to be a wife, there's going to be things that aren't going to be even. They're not going to be equal, and you have to accept that challenge. And that challenge is not always going to be something that you wanted.
Very true.
Thank you.
Can I add one more thing to that?
Absolutely.
I also think that women would generally, correct me if I'm wrong, but generally be okay with making more and like being a financial provider if the man like meets all the other needs. Meaning like, are we able to talk? Are we able to like, do you understand me or like what's going on? Can we have discussions to put things on the table, hash things out?
Nah. I don't trust it. I do not trust it. I don't care if you make more money than me. I'm probably not gonna be a good partner, just being honest, because I know I like a form of, you call it whatever you want, trolling, whatever, masculine guy. I know how I want my reality to be run. I'm not gonna probably deal with the headaches, repercussions, and trying to make you feel just special all the time because you make more money than I feel. I'm not gonna have that type of leverage upon me. So for me, I'd rather just get one that doesn't make the money. Probably still got the same exact traits you got, if not better. See, that's what women don't understand either. It's so many of y'all that we don't have to deal with the bull crap from the few of y'all. We can just go find one that is submissive and still look better. Y'all still got the same hardware. A lot of the time, y'all don't keep y'all bodies in shape, so that's not even gonna be something that we have to really consider. So I mean, if I could get something that's younger and better than you, and I even say just younger, but just I could just get something maybe on a lower level than where you think you at, I still win. So I'm not going to play into a woman having a power dynamic over me. That's just me, though. For other guys, it might be cool. I know how I am, and that's not the type of reality I want to live. But guess what? If I have a chick next to me, she's going to be taken care of. So I'm not even going to have to worry about that. Or she's not going to have to worry about me doing anything weird.
Like being like emotionally available, because as we all know, there's always been this, I guess, what do you call it? Like an understanding that, well, he brings home the bacon, so he don't have to be, he takes care of everything financially, so he don't have to do nothing else.
Right.
He don't have to be honest. he don't have to not cheat. He don't have to be emotionally regulated and available. You know what I mean? So I think go ahead, Al.
No, go ahead.
I think it's gonna take a little bit more on really on both sides, but I think for a man, I think that's gonna be a harder rock or harder mountain to climb because of how we've been socialized. Because these systems are not 50 years old.
Right.
These are thousands of years old.
Exactly. We didn't
No,
come
it's
up with
not.
it. It's not like women just be out here like wanting a man that makes more money or expecting a man to do this. And it's just like, but that's
How you say thousands of years old and social media just been created not too long ago? Social media really effed up the game heavy. And all this making a whole bunch of money. You acting like all guys was out here just goddamn doctors and lawyers and CEOs of companies. Man, that shit didn't exist. It was more about survival. So stop saying that this is 1,000 years old. It's not. This new age has inflated everybody's head to make everyone think that they're better than what they are because they can go get a job. They can make a certain amount of dollars or whatnot. No, the world would be way different if we weren't in this extreme version of digital capitalism.
what society has always deemed as normal.
Well, the education we got, we don't actually know all of the.
Well, they have more fair societies. I think like in the Netherlands or like.
I'm gonna leave it right here, y'all. I'm not about to keep going with that. This topic is triggering sometimes, and boy, guys, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. The future looks bleak sometimes for relationships or whatnot. Granted, we are getting the perspective of just a few people up here on this podcast. It's not the large majority for sure. But the thought process, when you hear them come out of some of these people's mouths, a lot of people do think like that behind the scenes. They just don't say it. They think it, they just don't say it. That's why guys, we're very vocal online, because a lot of the things that we say, a lot of guys think. They just don't like to say them because they know it will turn the opposite sex off. So you got women out here being vocal about how they feel about a guy making more money or less money. If a guy's in the household making less money than her, she's going to feel some type of way. Whether she tell that guy or not, he could be the sweetest guy ever. But guess what? If he don't have that drive, like she said, to get more, it's going to be a problem. Me, I'm a driven guy. I'm a thinker. I constantly think all the time. I can't turn it off. So for me, it's just going to be a little bit different, you know? But when it comes down to guys like that, ladies, y'all have to be a certain type of dynamic to even be able to supplement that guy, to nurture him in a different way. You know, it's going to be a battle, but guess what? If that guy does win in the end, if you still went through the journey with him and you thrive with him, you're going to benefit from it. But if you try and tear a guy down, a lot of women sometimes they tear a guy down early on, wanting him to do so much outside of what he's supposed to do, to where you never see that guy reach his full potential. And then you end up you end up getting resented because you end up deterring him from his purpose and his passion. But I think the whole money conversation about, you know, wanting some, be honest, bro, most people don't even know how much money they make per year. A lot of chicks don't know how much money they make per year. And I'm not trying to make this just a female bashing episode. I just didn't like what that woman said. So I got to be real on my perspective of what I've seen with women. A lot of women don't even know how much money they make. A lot of women live check to check. They live for the bills. They live for the experiences, so on and so forth. When it comes to guys are better off accepting their reality. Don't get me wrong, you got a lot of bums out there as well on the guy side. But guys are more accepting of the reality of, if I don't have it, nobody's going to suffice for it. Chicks, it's always going to be a guy. Man, I just saw a post where they exposing chicks for asking guys for money. But it's always going to be a guy behind the scenes that can protect the woman or take care of her. So we live a different existence. So when it comes down to playing these certain rules that we're supposed to play in these relationships, it's not going to translate well for a guy who knows himself, he knows his worth, and he knows what his purpose and passion is. It's not going to translate well. Now, for the guy who doesn't know that, it's going to play right into the palm of what his counterpart wants him to do. But for the guy who does know himself, know his worth, know his time, his value, you got to play on a different time. And if you reap the benefits, cool. If not, you might have to figure it out or change up the type of person that you are. Money doesn't make you just the end all be all, the bomb.com, just because you got money. It doesn't. And I'm talking about more for the female side. Now for the guy, yeah, money can open up a lot of doors for you. And that's just it. It's just reality. But for the chick side, you have a woman thinking that, because I got all this money, Now I've become just renewed. I'm just a bomb. No, you're not. If you still got a BMW, you still got a BMW. Body made wrong. You're going to have to make a lot more improvements, and you're going to have to change this part up too. Most chicks can't do that. Once they get the money, the body, they become spoiled, like, just rotten. Guys, though, we feel more confident because we actually learned the skills to make the money, and we end up treating the woman better. Come on, man, make it make sense. I'll make sure I have this link in the description. Y'all can watch it in its entirety. The 8 at the table. Y'all check out their channel. Make sure y'all like this video, comment below. This is JayBReacts, y'all. Until next time, peace.